I will not, leave this mission, calling people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, guiding people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Quraysh, now they say, we have to do something, we have to, do some trouble here. So they try to, mock the Prophet, they try to harm him, also his companions, try to hurt, physical hurt, So even to the extent that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there are people, certain people, the Quraysh, who are in the front line of doing this, harm to the Prophet. And we can see how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So even these people, they were named in the Quran. Allah, called them the mustahzi'un. Mustahzi'un in Arabic is istihza. What's the meaning of istihza? Mustahzi. You know Arabic a little bit, I think.
I know Arabic. But if someone is having, it's for laughing and
Yeah, mockery. What oh, look at this guy. Many people do that too. Unfortunately, they making fun of the Prophet ﷺ. So the first one, and the worst one is Abu Jahl. Abu Jahl, and this person, he was killed in the battle of, anyone know? Abu Jahl. Badr, yes, he was killed in that battle. So Abu Jahl, his name is Amr ibn Hisham ibn al-Mughira al-Makhzumi al-Qurashi. So what did he do, this Abu Jahl? He did many things. So one of the things he did, mentioned in here, قال يوما يا معشر قريش. One day he said to the people of Quraysh, "Oh people of Quraysh, Muhammad," he said, "Muhammad, he has come with what you see. He's calling you, and he's saying that your forefathers are not, they're not functioning well in terms of intelligence. That's why you worship these rocks, these made, gods, the idols, and your gods don't do anything. The idols, they're harmless. They can't do anything. So basically, he's teasing your gods. So you should, I said, I promise, inni u'ahidullah, I promise Allah that I will wait for him tomorrow. Tomorrow I will wait for him with a big rock, he said, a big stone. I'll carry, it's going to be hard for me to carry this stone, but I'll try my best, he said, to carry it and wait for the Prophet to, to come and maybe pray in an area, and I will wait for him there. And then when he starts his salah, while prostrating, I will put this rock on his head. Basically, I will crush him with this big rock, I don't know, maybe 20 kilos, something,
stomach for sheep as well.
Oh, that one, that's another incident. Yes, that one too. So he went and so he waited for the Prophet ﷺ, and people were watching, they're waiting. Oh, okay, what's he going to do this? Is he real, this guy, They're just watching. They didn't say anything. But they, so Abu Jahl, he did what he did, and so he carried the rock, and then he walked toward the Prophet. But when he came close to the Prophet ﷺ, he suddenly went back. He suddenly went back, and he was like frightened. His face changed color, like a face of a person who saw something, horrific, scary. Even he changed color, and maybe pale color or something like that. He was scared. So, and then he dropped the rock. He dropped it on the ground, and then so people came to him. A person came. He said, "What happened to you? Like, what happened?" Even many people came to him. He says, "Ma laka ya Abul Hakam." So he was called Abul Hakam. Is a good title, Abul Hakam. Abul Hakam, a person with wisdom. Like, what happened to you? What happened? He said that I went to him. I was, I want to, throw the rock on him. And I want to do what I told you that I wanted to do. But when I came close to him, I saw a camel, a male camel. Like a male camel, and that camel wanted to attack me or bite me, So, and I have never seen an angry camel like that before. It's like an angry camel, and he's waiting to bite my head, basically like that, to attack me. So, and he wanted to eat me, that camel. So, so that's why I went back. I couldn't, proceed with my plan. I was scared. So, when this incident mentioned to the Prophet, when it was mentioned to the Prophet said, "That's Jibreel." Jibreel, alayhi salam, the angel Jibreel. He's protecting, me from Abu Jahl. So yes, and also he did many things that one time the Prophet ﷺ, spoken harshly to him, and he told him off really, because when you get all this, so you have to actually speak very strong sometimes, towards people who do bad to you. So he said to the Prophet, "Oh, you think you're so powerful, huh? I'm a man of, I have many, what's it called? I have many cousins, eh? I have many people behind me, You think you have many people? I have many people. I can call my people and they will do something to you. So don't think you can, overpower me." But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed verses, in Surah Alaq, the first revelation, "Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq." The verses towards the end of the surah, Allah revealed, if this person, كَلَّا لَإِن لَمْ يَنْتَهِ لَنَسْفَعًا بِالنَّاصِيَةِ, if this person does not stop, he's referring to Abu Jahl, we will take him by his, nasiyah, by his front, the front forelock, this one. ناصية كاذبة, a forelock, a lying forelock. كاذبة, kidhb means lying. فليدع ناديه, he can call his, his group of people. We will call, سندع الزبانية. Allah is saying that we will call the Zabaniya. Who's Zabaniya? Anyone know Zabaniya? Angels, yes, of the hellfire. The, very scary angels, the hellfire,
Big fire.
Yeah, angels who are in charge of, looking after the, things in fire, in the Jahannam. كَلَّا لَا تُطِعْهُ. Allah said, don't, obey, don't follow him, don't listen to him. وَاسْجُدْ, and keep prostrating to your Lord, and keep getting closer to your Lord. وَاقْتَرِبْ. So this is Abu Jahl. And also what the brother said about the intestines of the slaughtered animal. He also said to someone who can go to the, the, what they call, place of slaughtering animal in English, the farm, not farm, slaughterhouse. There's another name for it, I forgot. Butcher, yeah. Abattoir, yeah, or slaughterhouse, yes. So get the thing, all the inside organs, and who can bring it and throw it to the Prophet while he prostrate, while he prays. This. So a person, Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt. So this is not Abu Jahl doing, but he this is in Bukhari mentioned that Abu Jahl is asking someone else to do it, not himself. But that's again, he also he's in it. So this Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt, another person, Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt ibn Abi Amr ibn Umayyah ibn Abd Shams, very long name, the son of the son of the son of. Okay, so he took the intestines, everything, and he threw it on the Prophet's head while he was prostrating to Allah, wa huwa sajid. So over here, they succeeded in doing this, but the rock, Abu Jahl, when he was about to, because rock, I think, it will smash the head completely, but the intestines, different. So over here, they did it, but no one, was brave enough to remove that from the Prophet's head. No one was among the Muslims. They were not brave. They just stayed their place, remained at their place. But her daughter, the daughter of Prophet ﷺ, Fatima, she came and she removed the filth from the Prophet ﷺ. And then when the Prophet finished his prayers, he made dua. Allahumma alayka bil mala'i min Quraysh. Ya Allah, you take, you do to these people what you see fit. That this is a bad dua, not a, this is a bad one. What do you call it? Repay what they did to me. Retribution, you call? Yes, retribution. So these people, we mentioned the name Abu Jahl, also Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayth. They died, they were killed in the Battle of Badr. And the Sahabi Ibn Mas'ud, who narrated this story, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, he also said that I saw with my own eyes, they were all killed in the Battle of Badr. Okay, any questions so far, inshallah? So this, in when we do something, anything like even not related to religion, but when we work on something, for example, when we protect the environment, let's say people now, protecting the environment, the climate change and whatnot, we face all these challenges. People will say, "Oh, this one," and they try to harm you, or maybe mock you, or maybe make fun of you. Of course, especially here when you, but it will be very good, if it's for the sake of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, like the Prophet is doing his companions. He's working hard and facing all these, hurdles and problems, but it's all for the sake of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. So with that, we feel what? We don't feel broken heart, or we don't feel, life is finished now. No. You see, when the Prophet ﷺ went to Ta'if, he wanted to call broken teeth also, and also he was bleeding. They threw stones at him. They chased him and threw stones. He was bleeding, but he made the dua. What is the most striking words he said in his dua? The dua. Anyone remember anything? The dua after he was making the incident of Ta'if. He said, "Look, Allah, if you're happy with me, that's it. This is what matters to me. You're happy with me? All this, I don't mind. I don't even, So he made dua, like for those people who hurt him until he bled. He said, if they don't, accept your message now, maybe from their children who will accept your message, who will believe in you and accept the message. So we see all this. So inshallah, we also, in this country, of course, the majority are not Muslim, but we are out there in our, workplaces, in our where we go, maybe studies, universities. We try to, inshallah, represent Islam, be kind, and then with the intention of calling and inviting to Islam. Yes? And all these, maybe we get, made fun of us. We should hope reward from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Inshallah, ready, brothers? Yes. ومما حصل لرسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مع أبي جهل, also Abu Jahl, another incident. This Abu Jahl, a man, Abu Jahl purchased some camels from a man. His name is Irashi. So Abu Jahl purchased camels, but he did not make the immediate payment. He didn't pay for it immediately. He said, "Oh, I'll pay you later," Yeah. But he's a rich, wealthy person, but he's doing this. He said, "No, later. Don't worry about it. You'll get your money and things like that." So, and maybe the man came to him again and asked him, "Where's my, you purchased a camel. Where is the money?" So I think this man, he went to the people of Quraysh who were, sitting there. He said, "This Abu Jahl, he's delaying the payment." So these people of Quraysh said, "Oh, go to Muhammad. So go to this, go to Muhammad. Go to him and, ask him for help." They are saying that to, mock, they want to see, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, na'udhu billah, dealing with Abu Jahl, and they will have fun seeing what's happening. Maskhara, sukhriya, is a mockery, like making fun. So let's see what will happen. So they thought Abu Jahl will be, will shout at the Prophet Muhammad, "No, who are you? Go, get away!" And they'll start laughing. It's something fun. They're experiencing some fun. That's why Allah Subhanahu wa Taala in Surah Mutaffifin, what did He mention? فَالْيَوْمَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنَ الْكُفَّارِ يَضْحَكُونَ وَإِذَا مَرُّوا بِهِمْ. Like when the Muslims pass by the kuffar, the disbelievers, they يَتَغَامَزُونَ, they laugh around and they sign with their eyes and look at these people. Allah said, فَالْيَوْمَ, in that day, the day, the hereafter, the judgment day, فَالْيَوْمَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, those who believe, they will laugh at those who disbelieve. It's their turn now. Allah will give us a turn to laugh and have fun with. You see where you end up, man. That's so here. So this person went to Prophet Muhammad. He went, okay. The Quraysh said, "Go to this man. He will help you." So he went to the Prophet, and the Prophet immediately took him to Abu Jahl, to his house. "Come with me." And then he knocked on the door of Abu Jahl. Now Abu Jahl said, "Who is it? Man hada? Who is that? Who is this?" And he said, "Muhammad." So when he opened the door, his color changed. He's pale, scared. And then he was scared. And then he said, the Prophet said to him, "Give him his right, his due right. Pay him for the camels." So Abu Jahl said, "Oh, don't leave. I will quickly go and get." He was like.
Bad experience.
Yeah. He goes, "Don't go away. And don't go away. Don't leave until I get you. Until I bring the money." Until the man got his money, and then he everything was settled. So again, the Quraysh said, "What happened to you, man? Waylaka ya Abul Hakam, what happened? We never seen you did something like this." And what happened? He said, "Oh, you don't know anything." He said that when Muhammad knocked on my door, I heard something scary. Like it filled my heart with fear. I heard a sound. And then when I look above my head, I saw something like big camel, a male camel. The same incident again. I never seen something scary like that. I think camels are very scary if they bite you, or they said camels they keep the grudge inside. If you're bad to them, they will mark you. They will never forget, and when they have the opportunity, they will take you, like very strong jaws and long necks. It's about dendam, they call it in Indonesia. Nyimpan dendam, they keep, they don't forget. So this is Abu Jahl. Another one of the mustahzi'un, those who make fun of the Prophet ﷺ, is Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt. We mentioned him. Remember, he did what Abu Jahl requested. He took the intestine, and so this is the person. This is a different incident. Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt. So Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt, what he did was he made food. He cooked, and then he invited the Prophet ﷺ to attend, to eat the food, and he invited other other members of the Quraysh as well. But the Prophet said, I will not eat your food. Wallahi la akulu ta'amak. I will not eat your food until you believe in Allah. Until you believe in Allah. So he said, yes, I believe in Allah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, he said. So a person by the name of Ubay ibn Khalaf al-Qurashi, this is another disbeliever, he heard this. Oh, Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt, you know, he made the testimony of faith. He did the shahada. So he went to him. He was his friend. So Ubay ibn Khalaf was the friend of Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt. So he went to him. He said, what I'm hearing from you, you know, you spoken the shahada. How come? What happened? Are you for real, you know? Or are you just joking? He said, no, it's because I invited this man to my house for food. He did not want to eat until I, say the shahada. So that's why I said it. So this Ubay ibn Khalaf, so I was, I feel ashamed that he leave my house without eating anything. So that's why I just, fulfilled his request. So basically that. So this Ubay ibn Khalaf, he said to Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt, he said, my face and your face is haram. We will not meet each other anymore. I'm not going to look at you. It's haram, basically. Don't look at me and don't, be my friend anymore. We cut this friendship. But if you do something, like if you go and meet Muhammad now and step on his neck and then spit on his face, then yeah, you're still my friend. Can you do that or not? So this is Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt. He said, okay, I don't want to end our friendship, so I would go and do that. So he did that. He went to the Prophet and then he did that to the Prophet, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the verses, very good verses. وَيَوْمَ يَعَضُّ الظَّالِمُ عَلَى يَدَيْهِ, that the zalim, the oppressor, will bite his fingers on that day. Oh, he goes, يَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي, oh, why, kash mene ye, this person, I regret being his friend. The bite on his hand. When? In the day of judgment. He will regret, but then there's no point of regretting. Is it we finished 9 o'clock? Inshallah, a bit more. There's no point of regretting because that you don't go back to earth and you can amend your mistakes and it's too late. Finish. But he will do that. He said, "Oh, I wish I did not make that person, my best friend. He misguided me. He took me away from the Quran, the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." And this is what, anyone, this is not just for this person, for any person, any one of us, That's why it's very important to pick our friends who will, remind us of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not bring us away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bring us even further away from Allah, no. But a person who will remind us of Allah. So these friends are good friends here. We eat together, we remember Allah, we sit together, we gather here to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the friendship which will bring benefits for our akhirah. Yes, many virtues for this, friendship and gathering, the ukhuwah, the brotherhood of Islam. So inshallah, we will stop here. The seerah is many information that we should learn. Inshallah, we should, read about. Or maybe if anyone loves to listen, you can listen. There are many audios about, the seerah. Loves to watch, you can watch as well. MashaAllah, watching from the eyes, listening from the ears, reading. So inshallah, we do this instead of, people are crazy about, about videos, make them laugh. That's it for like 2-3 minutes, nothing else. So this is, inshallah, we spend time for this with the intention that we, inshallah, try to imitate the lifestyle of the Prophet ﷺ, imitate his sunnah, the sunnah of his companions, inshallah. Alright, subhanakallahumma. Now it's time for food. Kulu washrabu wa la tusrifu. Kulu washrabu, yes?
Inshallah. So every week we'll do, this is good. We'll pray Maghrib, we'll do class. Then we'll eat, inshallah. Then we'll all pray Isha. That way everyone we pray together, we eat together. And then
Yes, inshallah. Bismillah. Huh?
we got some lahma ajin from Bay Road.
Lahma ajin, Turkish one, lahmacun. Oh, katik, that's my area. MashaAllah.